we're Vallenato Panamericano, and we're going to be performing music from all over Latin America. So different genres and songs and rhythms.
So it's basically, we're going to play 8 songs in potpurri format. No? So it's kind of a mix of 8 different songs that really come from or showcase many different cultures and sounds and rhythms all across the Americas. From bolero, salsa, cumbias, Vallenato, of course, which is a rhythm that gives us our name, which is a traditional Colombian rhythm. Merengue, which is a new rhythm that we are incorporating this year. So basically, yeah, we like to think of our group as offering like a lot of what South America or Latin America has to offer in terms of music. So some of our instruments are, typical for rock bands. We have electric guitar, we have acoustic guitar, a bass, different percussions. Some instruments are more traditional of Latin American music, like the gaita colombiana, which is a wind instrument.
We're adding the tambor, we're adding the congas this year, we're adding a cymbal as well, which I think adds a little bit of extra magic to the music, which we didn't have last year.
Yeah.
The bongos.
And the accordion, which is we love, is very typical, and I think gives our performance a unique, a unique aspect to it. The trumpet, the piano. So we're a bunch of people that came together and are, giving their talents to this performance and this event.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I think what's special this year too is that we're also the instruments that we're incorporating this year, I think, are very traditional to the indigenous cultures in South America, like the gaita, and then we're introducing something called el palo de lluvia, which is the rain stick basically, and so we're going to be making rain sounds in the middle of the performance, which I think is just it's really magical that we're able to kind of merge classical instruments like the piano and the bass, which you can hear across all types of music, but then special instruments like the gaita and the rain stick that are sort of unique to our culture.
I'd like to invite the audience to travel with us across Latin America. We think of music, of our music, as as a way to bridge our cultures, to create community. A lot of us are migrants in this country, so this band and this music and all of the things that we are preparing for the CulturalFest is a way for us to create community, feel together, invite people from the United States to know what we're doing, and to create bonds of friendship. And
in terms of the band itself and the music, I think this year for the songs that we were going for, we wanted to sort of start a little bit more mysterious to the crowd and sort of enticing them to come in and enjoy the show, and then sort of building up into this loud, carnival almost, very moving, and makes you want to get up and dance, which we invite everyone to do because it's really fun. And I think that that's one of the things we were trying to accomplish in terms of rhythms and transitions with our music, and trying to take the audience from this really mysterious place to this really loud and happy place moment. And in terms of instruments, well, we have new instruments, so hoping that you're able to hear the differences from last year in terms of sounds. For costumes, I think we're going for a more fresh look, I guess, because last year we were a little bit on the darker side with darker clothing, which we're still trying to achieve that traditional look, but now we've actually invested in like pieces that are from our countries. Like I'm wearing a top that's from Ecuador. The other singers and dancers are also going to be wearing costumes that are from like their original country. So making that distinction as well, that music ties us together, but there's still certain little things that differentiates who we are and our countries and our culture. So I think those little things would be nice if the audience noticed.
Something also that I really like about our band is that I think there's 10 different nationalities, including people from the United States. So all across the Americas are represented in our band, which is, I think, a unique, it's magical, and it's just a lot of fun. So we are bringing back dancers this year. We're gonna have, I believe, 4 dancers?
4 dancers.
4 dancers that are gonna, accompany our music for a portion of the performance. So yeah, that's also really fun.
Yeah, I think just as like a last message thing also is we hope that as like students come into UW and into like this space, like they can continue what we started sort of. I wasn't there from the beginning, but I sort of went in the middle, and it's been a beautiful journey. And so I hope at least that, as we meet people and perform, and we can reach a different crowd of people from Latin America, Central America, North America to come join our group, and eventually when some of us retire from the group, they'll be able to keep it alive, because I think it's been a really important space for, like Fran said, community, sharing, a feeling of home, and just a good space for all of us to make music, have a good time, and learn something new as well. And so we hope that we can spread that to other people and invite them to join Vallenato Panamericano. We have an Instagram page that is not very...
It's not very active. It's been hacked a couple times.
Yeah, we're just that popular.
We are working on getting some online presence.
Yeah.
But yeah, our Instagram is
Pana Vallenato, so Panav as in Victor, ALLENATO.
And we'll try to become more active in social media.
We post stories, but just
sometimes.
not like posts, like actual posts.
Yeah,
but we try to find different spaces at UW or around Seattle where we can perform and just share our music. And so if you ever find us on campus or anything like that performing, come say hi.
Yeah.